parents forbade me from celebrating my 18th birthday because my brother didn't feel special enough, so I moved out that night. It happened on a Sunday. I'd been planning a small dinner at this Italian place near my high school for 2 weeks. Nothing extravagant. Just me, my best friend Kaylee, and maybe $60 worth of pasta. I'd saved every dollar from bagging groceries at Kroger since March specifically for this. Then my mom called a family meeting after church. She sat me down across from my brother Dylan. He was 15, staring at the carpet like he'd rehearsed this moment. Mom cleared her throat. We've been thinking. Dylan's been struggling lately, feeling overlooked, so we've decided to skip your birthday dinner this year. It's the mature thing to do. I looked at Dad. He nodded slowly. You're an adult now. Birthdays shouldn't matter as much anymore. Dylan finally looked up. His lips twitched. This kid had a $400 gaming PC bought for him last Christmas. They threw him a pool party for his 15th with a DJ. A DJ. For a sophomore. I said nothing. Walked upstairs, called Kaylee to cancel. Then I grabbed the emergency duffel bag I'd packed 6 months ago when they forgot to pick me up from work, and I had to walk 4 miles home in the rain. I had $1,100 saved. My older cousin Marcus lived 45 minutes away in a duplex near the community college. I texted him at 10:47 p.m. His response came in 2 minutes. Guest room's yours. Come now if you need to. I walked downstairs with my bags at 11:30. Mom was folding laundry. She looked up, confused. Where do you think you're going? I'm leaving. She laughed. Actually laughed. Over a birthday? Don't be ridiculous. It was never about the birthday, Mom. Dad didn't even pause the TV. Marcus helped me register for community college that same week. I kept working at Kroger, picked up closing shifts at a sandwich shop on weekends, blocked my parents, blocked Dylan, deleted every family photo from my phone. The first semester was brutal. I ate peanut butter sandwiches for dinner most nights, studied at the library until they kicked me out at 11, walked everywhere because gas money wasn't in the budget, but I finished with a 3.8 GPA. The sandwich shop manager promoted me to assistant manager, $3 raise. By year 2, I transferred to state college with a merit scholarship. Got an internship at a logistics company that actually paid. They offered me a full-time coordinator position before I even graduated. At 22, I was making $52,000 a year with benefits. Had my own apartment downtown, a real couch, a bed frame, things I'd never had growing up. I posted a picture on LinkedIn of my new office nameplate, professional milestone stuff. Didn't think twice about it. Apparently Dylan's girlfriend followed me. 3 days later, he showed up at my building, buzzed my intercom at 8 p.m. on a Wednesday. I let him up. Curious. He looked rough, thinner than I remembered, dark circles under his eyes, but his face was already red before he opened his mouth. You think you're so much better than everyone now? What are you talking about? Your little LinkedIn post? Mom won't shut up about it. Keeps asking why I'm not doing anything with my life, comparing me to you constantly. Dylan was 19, still living at home, dropped out of community college after 1 semester, no job, played video games until 4 a.m. most nights according to Marcus. That's not my fault, Dylan. You left to make us look bad, to punish us. I left because you couldn't let me have a $60 dinner. He started yelling, screaming about how I abandoned the family, how I was selfish, how everything was always about me. My neighbor opened her door. I'm calling the cops if you don't leave. Dylan kicked my door frame hard enough to dent it. Then he stormed out, but he didn't stop there. He went home and told Mom I attacked him, said I invited him over to humiliate him, that I laughed in his face about how pathetic his life was. Mom called from a blocked number the next morning. I picked up thinking it was work. How could you do that to your brother after everything we sacrificed for you? I stayed quiet for exactly 3 seconds. What did you sacrifice for me, Mom? Name one thing. Silence. You forgot my 16th birthday completely. You missed my high school graduation for Dylan's baseball game. You told me my 18th birthday didn't matter because Dylan felt overlooked. More silence. Your golden child is failing because you never taught him anything was his fault. That's not my problem anymore. I hung up. A month later, Marcus told me what happened. Dylan had a complete breakdown when Mom finally confronted him about lying, screamed at both of them, punched a hole in the living room wall, moved in with his girlfriend's parents because he said Mom and Dad were toxic. The kid who couldn't handle me having dinner with a friend couldn't handle being held accountable for anything. Last week, Mom sent me a letter, handwritten, 3 pages about how sorry she was, how she didn't realize what she'd done, how Dylan moving out made her finally see the pattern. She asked if we could start over, maybe grab dinner sometime. I read it twice, then I folded it neatly and put it in my desk drawer. Maybe I'll respond someday, maybe I won't. But I do know one thing. They spent years making sure Dylan felt special enough. Now he's couch surfing at 19 with no degree, no job, and no family willing to enable him anymore. And me, I just got promoted again. Funny how that works.